Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy October 24th. This is the week reading weekly messages for October 24th and onward. Sometimes it's for the rest of the month. Sometimes it's for a whole month. It all depends. I was doing a fair yesterday, so I'm a little behind and I don't have all my normal decks with me. So it's whatever I'm pulling out today that I'm going to use. And of course, with the help of my guides, guardians, and angels, and your guides, guardians, and angels. My name is Jade. I am the Violet Sage, also Joyce McGeehan, and I am here to bring to you your weekly forecast. And we will get to a portion of the show where I will do questions, and any donations will go first. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. Hey, Robert. Hey, Dreamweavers. First one on. Thank you. Anya. Welcome. I know some people didn't get the notification because I have to add Facebook at the last minute when I come on live. When I schedule it, I can't add Facebook. And then I have to put it 15 minutes ahead. So there may be people that will be joining us afterwards. So let's see. We normally do the 10 for 10. I want to see if I am 10 for 10. And let me know if you donate it, and donations get to go first. All right. Yep. I just wanted to make sure I had the correct of everything on there. If you want to know how to donate, it does scroll below. And my dogs are here. And I think my aunt is coming in and out, so therefore they might get a little rambunctious here for a few minutes, but then they will settle down. So I apologize for any interruptions that they may pass along here. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what kind of cards I got this morning. What is left over? I pulled some trinkets and runes today. That'll be a nice treat that I haven't done in a little while. You know, it's interesting. When Spirit doesn't want me to use certain decks or cards or whatever, they will hide them on me. When I went to this fair yesterday, I specifically picked only 2 decks. And I know I put it in my reading bag. And when I got there, it was not anywhere to be found. So it's very interesting how they work with that. They're like, nope, you're not using that today. And I'm like, okay. So I still do not know where that one is. I have 2 missing decks again. And they don't usually go anywhere but my table that I have for these shows or my reading table. So it was a very interesting fair. So just for those people who are new, anytime you do donate, you will get entered into a chance to win a prize, and that's always pulled usually at the end of the month. And at this rate, it will be on Halloween. So we're going to make it a Halloween special. So this should be fun. Spooky and fun. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, good morning, Mama. See who else? And Lisa. Good morning, Lisa. All right. So let us see. Barbara will probably be joining us afterwards because she forgets to, and the thing's not notifying her because I think she gets on Facebook. Excuse me. Lots of energy I was in yesterday. Let's see if we can't lighten things up a little bit here. There's a little more light. It's a little cloudy here today. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know for this week of October 24th, 2021? Help me pick the proper card that best help everyone in their path in life. Oh, this is cool. So we have the 6 of Wands. Oh, look at that. I got 2 cards with this one. Interesting. All right. So we have the 6 of Wands. So look at that. Person's finally finishing the finish line. So it feels like things you've been working on, you're actually finishing up. you're coming to fruition. This is the week to get things done and completed. So if you did not, it is something for you that you should be working on, because it's going to be triumphant for you. It's going to be good, and it's going to be very helpful and beneficial if you finish it up now. So if you have not, and you've been thinking about it, it's like, oh, I should do this, but yeah, I really got to do this. Get things done. It's just going to really benefit you in the end. And we got the sixes here. So we got the sixes of cups as well. So check that out. Let's see. Let me just check out this card here real quick. I read cards intuitively, not always what the card is supposed to mean. So, All right. So it feels like everyone's got their hand out over here. So everyone may be asking things of you. You may feel a little pressured, a little weighed down. Time may seem short, and you're like, well, I'm going to help you how I can, but maybe I don't have enough time, or don't have enough money, or I don't have enough resources to go around. If you don't, say so. If you do and you can do it, I believe it is going to benefit you in the end, and you should do it. So help however you can. And don't forget, magic here is not everybody. It's weird to say it this way, because I'm not really supposed to state it this way, but I think you'll know what I mean more by stating it this way. Not everybody deserves your time and attention. So if you only have so much to spare and everybody's asking things of you, making sure that you're giving or helping those who are really going to appreciate it and utilize it, not somebody who's just a user, because there's a lot of users out there, and we all know somebody who's like that. So if they're just using your time or your mind or money or whatever, it doesn't matter. You might have to just turn them away or walk away and just say, hey, you know what? This is your lesson to learn. And I don't have enough resources to help you. And you might even say, hey, I don't want to, because you know what? I don't see you doing anything to help yourself. So you may have to be that way. But if you can help someone and you are in a position to be able to do so, I do believe for those who genuinely need your help, it will come back to you tenfold. So this is like a double-edged sword card here. Very interesting. Anya donated $10. So Anya will go first when the time comes. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's see what other cards we have here today. Oh my goodness. Remember that deck I said that I brought with me to the fair? I just looked through this box when I was pulling out all my cards, and it wasn't in here. Guess what just showed up? Woo! I had some serious activity going on around here lately. All right, Spirit. What is it you like to show and tell everyone for this week? What's the best card that's best going to help them in their path in life? Ooh. Okay, so we have Death, the Death card. Now, this is also a double message, and it can affect different people in different ways. But I'm going to say that there could actually be some deaths that are occurring. We know there's a lot of issues around the world right now. And I do know a few people who are very, very ill. It could be that there is an actual death, but it also could be a death of a way of life, death of the way of thinking, or the way you've been living your life, death of a relationship, death of a job. So it could be the ending of many things for you, but I do believe that's going to serve a higher purpose. Ooh. And that is definitely due this week. So you're going to hear of it. It's interesting because, when jobs end, they always try to do it right before the holidays so you don't get holiday pay. You know that, right? All right, and this is triple confirmation. All right, liberation. So you are being separated from someone or something right now, and it is. They're even telling me it is for your best and highest good right now. So there's a separation going on. Let it happen. Don't grieve, because it's bringing you to something better. So there are endings, and just like that finish line. you finished something. It could be you finally fulfilled the karmic debt. So this is really good as well. And Robert sent a donation. So let me write these names down here so you have your entries. Yeah. And today is 10/24. Robert. All right. Thank you, guys. Your name has been entered. All right, Spirit. Seems like this deck's going to give me nothing but telling you the finishing points. So let's go on to the next. What other card wants to come out and play? Well, we haven't used these in a while, so we will use these. I don't have my fairy deck out here. Interesting. Another card deck that went MIA. My fairy deck. All right, Spirit. What does everyone need to know for this week of October 24th, 2021? Let me pull out the proper 2 cards. Best help in the path of life. I don't know if I've ever pulled this card. All right. We have Shaman. So this is ancient healing wisdom. So look within for the healing that you need for maybe the separation or the outlook, the new outlook that you're supposed to adopt so you can utilize this shift and this change, because the peeling away is opening up room for the new and improved energy to come in. All right, Spirit, another card here. Mama says, good morning, Lisa. We got 3 cards that came out, so I didn't look at what the third one was yet. Actually, goodness, they're like all wanting to pop out. Meadow is the vulnerability. So, there's a lot of happiness to be had, but be careful, because during times of great change and the peelings away, you are vulnerable. I don't want to say don't show your vulnerable side, but I feel like you are needed to be strong through these changes. All right, I'm just trying to get an additional message for this vulnerability, Spirit. They're telling me you need to step forward with the truth. And in this way, it does and it doesn't leave you vulnerable. There's nothing hidden, so they can't attack you in that avenue. But yet, they really know how they're making you feel. Even if you're saying, hey, look, you make me feel really bad when you do that. So now that puts you in a position, all right, if you continue to stick around, they continue to hurt you that way because they know that it'll hurt you, then you know what you need to do, right? You need to peel that away and get rid of it. So it cannot hurt you anymore. So it just feels like you are going to be very sensitive right now, but it's almost like it's necessary, because dream time, you are in the time of creation. So it feels like this peeling away, you're going to be hopping right into something new. I don't think there's going to be very much time in between, because then the 4th card came out, which is spring equinox, which is rebirth. So that creation and rebirth are going hand in hand. So don't worry about giving up the old, because it's like something's waiting right there to fill its place. It's like knocking at your door. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. All right. We are going to pull Trinket and a Rune. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know this week of October 24th, 2021? Another one. I feel like I've been getting this trinket all month. All right, so we have, what is it? It's the scissors. You're needing to disconnect, to cut ties, to get rid of something that no longer serves your higher good and happiness. And I also pulled a second one, to do a detox of some sort. Watch what you're putting into your body. Do some sort of, and I'm getting energy. So energy drinks, and I don't mean those junky energy drinks. Something that's organic, that's really going to help you, maybe packed full of vitamin C. They're actually giving me the words rose hips, because that is the most natural source of vitamin C, and it's more absorbable in your body and in your bones. Because vitamin C doesn't stay with you very long. So really pumping some good sources into your body after you're doing the peeling away. So some of you may need a shift in diet or whatever it is you're feeding yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, internally. So being very careful about what you're putting into your body as well. All right. I got another bowl of trinkets that they haven't been used for some time. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know this week of October 24th, 2021? What's best helpful? We have the motorcycle. So some of you may be going on a trip. Could even be a motorcycle ride. It's a little chilly for motorcycle, but hey. So there's a trip or journey that you may be going on. A little more. And you have the feathers. So Spirit is really watching over you. They're there through all your trips and changes that you're going through. And they're putting the word trips in there. So I believe some of you will be on journeys. Spirit has your back. So I think that you may have some divine meetings or divine purpose for wherever you're going, especially if you're like a person that's attending fairs and things right now. Pay close attention to networking or the people that you meet and things like that. Lots of important stuff going on out there right now. And the rune for the week. One rune, please, Spirit. What does everyone need to know? This week, October 24th, 2021. And I believe that's Perth, but let me just check to make sure. Okay. I'm not sure, but I think that may, or Wunjo, I think it's protection. Wunjo, ha, I was right. This is a fruit-bearing branch. Travail has ended, and you have come to yourself in some regard. The shift coming in, the shift that was due has occurred. Again, remember these are the first cards that came out. And I put this out here so you can see this as we're reading this. The self properly aligned to the self, or if it's reversed because maybe you're not doing what you should be doing. Things are coming in slow to fruition. The process of birth is long and fears arise for the child within. Most people do go through that when there's change. A difficult passage, even brief, is at hand. You need to possess the virtues of seriousness, sincerity, emptiness. For to have them is to have tranquility, which is the ground for patience, clarity, and perseverance. See everything as a test, and for sure it is. Oh, I know that one firsthand. So you are all going through things. If you had not, the shift hasn't occurred yet, please practice some patience and keep an open mind about things. And make sure you're persevering. Don't block the flow of what's supposed to be happening for you. All right, so changes are supposed to be coming to you. So make sure you're going with the flow. Make sure you're allowing it to happen. Don't stand in its way, because that will only be painful if you do. All right. That is the messages for the week, or for the rest of this month. So I am opening this to questions, but of course we are doing Anya first and then Robert, because they donated. So if you donate, you're sure to get in, because I will stay tuned in if you donate to make sure you get yours read. So we have Anya. Anya, do you have any particular question or anything you would like me to focus on, dear? So as I'm waiting for that, I have to tell you something very, very disturbing. Someone sent me today a link. You know what they're doing now? You know, this GOV is doing some really underhanded, shifty stuff. And they are now drugging dogs, sticking their heads in these tents, and releasing hungry sandflies in to eat them alive. What the hell? Is this the new plague they're going to set loose? And do they really think those sandflies aren't going to make it here to the United States? I mean, what the hell are people thinking? I'm sorry. I just get really, really upset over this. And why do you need to do it to more than one dog? I mean, what are you proving by doing that? So they are saying that they're asking Dr. Fossey or whatever, that they demand answers and they want to know why this is taking place. They should have been demanding information a long time ago about a whole lot of stuff. But, what do they just get off in torturing poor innocent creatures? I mean, what the hell? And how could you look in an innocent face and do such a thing? It burns my ass. I'm sorry. I really, really, really get upset about them using innocence for their own whatever. There's other ways. There are other ways. They can take human genes and put them in a freaking petri dish and experiment with whatever they need to know that way. They don't need to use alive, helpless animals. I'm sorry. So, now that I just put everybody in a different mode, it was something weighing on my mind this morning. I just figured it's really good to be alert of what's really going on out there. For people like me who I don't watch TV anymore for the last 3 years, I haven't had television. So I hear it through word of mouth now. Not that I'm enjoying what I'm hearing, but I figure if it's important, it will find me, and it certainly does. So, yeah, they're definitely twisted. Oy, oy, oy. All right, for Anya, general reading, peace. Oh, I gotta tell you all, it's been just a fantastic fair that I've done yesterday. That the high frequency spray, I had a lot of it, and it all sold out. It completely sold out. People. I had our aura photographer. He was tapped into so many people's energy. He was getting sick. He was sitting there nauseous. He couldn't move when we were all packing up, getting ready to leave. And he was asking me about the spray. I'm like, did you use it yet? And he says, no. I said, here. I opened up the bottle. I shook it and I sprayed him with it. He goes, oh my God, I can't believe I feel better. I said, here, I'm thinking it's your heart. You're ready to have a darn heart attack on me because he's not really well. I said, and you're taking on everybody's energy. It's making you sick, because this one girl was really doing some releasing too, and I wasn't feeling too well either. But it's amazing how quick and how awesome it really works. So here I am making a new jug, right, of moon water and holy water. And I set the jug down on the counter and it exploded. It's like, wow. And I guess there was a whole lot of energy in there and it couldn't contain it anymore. So I have to go out and buy myself a new container. And it was a shame because it was ready to be used and I need to use it because I sold out. So, yep, I'm going shopping for a new glass jug today. And I'm almost afraid to use glass anymore. But right now I got a batch brewing in plastic. It won't be moon water, unfortunately, but it will still be holy water just the same. And I infuse it with a lot of different stones and stuff like that, too. So it takes on the properties of everything. Interesting. Yeah, that spray is fantastic, isn't it? I have people that have been following me around to these fairs, and they come up to me, hi, I'm looking for the violet sage. I need some more of that spray. So, and all the other vendors that buy it there, they're like, oh, I hope you got some spray left. So, yep. Like I said, we had taken aura photos, so you can see the before and after photos in just seconds, how it just cleans you right up in seconds. Awesome. All right. So we're going to start going on to the reading portion. Don't forget, I have to just put it out there to make sure that you like, share, subscribe is ultimately important, and follow if you're on Facebook. And that really, really helps me hit the notification bell so you get notified when we come on. Hey, Stacy. Please pull some songs for you. All right, so Anya's gonna go first because she donated. Robert's gonna go, and then Stacy will go. Awesome, welcome, Stacy. All right, so Anya. All right, Spirit. What does Anya need to know, especially for this week or anything upcoming in general that she needs to know? Please help me pull the proper card to best help Anya in her path in life. Come through her Spirit. I don't know about the second card, but I know you need this one. Let's see. Ooh. You know, didn't you get this card last week? I don't know. Knight of Wands. So someone either coming to your rescue, someone's either fixing something, even if you were to break down on the road with your car, some generous person will come over and help to fix your vehicle or get you the help that you need. So someone's going to be there for you. I don't know what this means. And they said something about the month of July. I know they're not giving me this card saying someone's going to come to you in the month of July, but I'm wondering if it's somebody you already met in the past month of July. So they're saying something about the month of July. So you might know what that means. No, but same color card. Okay. All right. For Anya, Spirit. There's that motorcycle again. So who got that last time? All right. I think this came out last week, but that was for everybody, I believe. The Chariot. So again, you know, playing the trumpet to your own tune, making sure you're doing things by your standards, doing things that make you feel good or that going to enhance your energy and enhance your life some way. And I believe yours is very much going to be supported, whether Spirit is sending physically a person into your life to assist you with this, or if it is someone's going to help you with a particular project. But you definitely have someone coming in to help you. Yes, Spirit always can help you on the other side, but I really believe this is some physical kind of help that you're going to receive. This is interesting. You're going to have, I think, a choice. You have two people. This is an interesting one. This is the Knight of Blades. So this would be the Knight of Swords. So someone doing something you don't really like, but I do believe other people, or it's being noticed, someone else sees it too. So even if it's at work, I believe you can put a halt to it because someone is seeing what's going on. Someone may be a little harsher or more rude than they need to be, this sort of thing. I feel that's going to happen anywhere between now and like November 11th. This is kind of the dates that I'm getting on that. So making sure you're paying attention of your surroundings too, and you notice who's around that you can go to and say, hey, you need to step up and tell them what you just witnessed, because this has got to stop. Or, who maybe somebody's stealing or something like that, and you need to nip it in the butt. It's interesting how that comes up. All right. All right, Spirit for Anya. What else does Anya need to know here today? It's best going to help her in her path in life. Anya. All right, winter solstice. So you're going through some reflections, and I feel like this is reflections of the soul, reflections of the heart. What is it that you really want? You're really, I really feel that you're really thinking a lot about all the family members that you've lost this year. But I want you to remember, what did they contribute to your life, to the family, to a whole? Because I really feel that their traits are your traits. And if you're wondering where should I go next or what's expected of me in life, I think that's what's expected, or that's what your role is. But You have a connection to that. And you have winter solstice and summer solstice. Check this out. So, and I do believe you're going to see how you really radiate this and how you utilize it. And I think you're already doing it, and maybe you don't even realize it. But people are going to see your energy is going to shine through. So, like I said, even if you had to turn somebody in at work or something like that, they're going to see your truth. They're going to know it. So don't be afraid to step up, and don't think for a minute that they're not going to listen to you, because again, I think you have that witness too, and there's not going to be any stopping you and that information from getting to the right sources. You were thinking about the winter solstice earlier today. What am I going to do that day? It was Dad's birthday. Aw, that is interesting. Very cool. Well, think of something that he would definitely love, because yep, him and your aunt really seem to have made a great impression on you, and they're like literally like a piece of you. There's parts of them that you live, some that you might actually live every day and never knew it. Okay. And then we have the desert vision quest. So you're on a mission, and you need to figure out, what is your next move? Where do I fit in? What do I best want to do in my life? How will it affect me and the rest of my life? Can it affect others? Can it help others too? It just feels like you're really planning a future for yourself right now. And to get closer to them, I'm telling you, this is the month. October, November, I think, are the months that you can really contact, and they're giving me the words, your beloveds on the other side, and get tuned in, get guidance and information from them. That is really cool. All right, so what else we got? And all right, we'll pick a rune for you. Oh, let me pick a trinket. Trinket for Anya Spirit. Well, we already got the reflection, so seeing how you come off to other people. So you got the reflections, 3 items came out. The highlighter, making sure if you get involved in new contracts, a new job or whatever, making a new purchase, that you read the fine print, make all the changes on there that you want to, amend that document, highlight it, make them initial it. And you're keeping it together. Make sure you're holding things together. So mentally, emotionally, keeping all your paperwork. So when you fill out applications or contracts, ask them that you want a copy of it, especially if you've written something particular on there, because they may change it later on for everyone else and say, well, it doesn't state that on the contract. Yeah, that happened to me once. I was working for Menards, and I specifically wrote down there, I have foot problems. I need a chair in order to have this job. And they assured me that they would supply one. And then when I got it, they said, no, this job, you can't have a chair. You can't. And then when I finally had to quit because I couldn't stand anymore, I had neck and back surgery. They said, no, we always offered her a chair and all this other stuff, and she didn't put that down. I asked them for a copy of my application, and they refused to give it to me. So get it when you do it, is what I'm going to say. All right. One last thing here for trinket now for Anya. Trinket for Anya's, not trinket, I'm sorry. A rune for Anya. What does Anya need to know? Ooh. All right. They'll reverse this one. That's a standstill. So you might feel that you're at a standstill. This is the time that you're standing at the gateway. You're making decisions. You're reviewing your life to date before you walk through the gate. Hey, that rhymes. And then you can step through. When you reviewed everything, you know what it is you want to do, and then you can move forward. So it feels like a little life review is called for at this time, but I'll go ahead and read to you exactly what it says. Oh, off the paper, almost lost my whole bag of runes there. Isa is the name of that rune. Winter of the spiritual life is upon you. You may find yourself in a situation in which you are blind and powerless, except for submit and surrender. Be patient. This is a period of gestation that precedes a rebirth. Positive accomplishments are unlikely now. Trying to hold on can lead to shallowness. So release, shed, cleanse away the old to make way for the new. And we were getting that as a general message today. This will help to bring on the thaw. That it is usually a symbol of sacrifice, trust in the process, and watch for signs of spring. What has been full must empty. This is the way of heaven and earth. Display courage and wisdom. So, but I do feel, I mean, you have all this. You have the winter solstice, you have the summer solstice, you've got that vision quest. It's at the time of review, but it's also, to me, it's right before you are going to start taking action. And I believe you're going to start taking action this winter. So right after like that November 11th thing I was telling you, I think that's when all the shifts take place. All right. I hope that has helped you, my dear. All right, on to Robert. La, la, la. Time my car and Hope's application for college. You get one question. Which one is it going to be? Do you have a particular question, Robert? Robert. I love a general reading. Okay, there it is. You're welcome, Anya. All right. General reading for Robert. Oh, you know what? I got to add Stacy's name down here so I don't forget for her donation. All right. Gotcha. All right, Spirit, for Robert. Robert Fectow. What does he need to know this week of October 24th, 2021 or forward? Whatever it is you feel important that he know. What does he need to do next? All right. So this, I'm not sure if it came right side up or upside down. And this is the Two of Cups. So I do believe there's a joining of the minds. So, and it's funny because I feel like it comes out both ways. So I feel maybe there is one person, there is not a meeting of the minds. You're kind of just telling it like it is, getting things straight. But then yet immediately, kind of like the general reading, that something else goes in its place that's happy and positive. So the meeting of the minds between two people, business, love, friendship, these sort of things are coming due you. They're giving me the month of November on this. I think that like the first half of it, if it's reversed, I think things may be being discussed by like October 28th. And your new coming in meeting of the minds may happen anywhere between like November 11th and November 14th. And this is just the feel I'm getting now. And don't forget, when I give you time frames, you know, it always depends on you and your actions and the other person involved too, if they've done everything they're supposed to do for the time frame to meet properly. All right. I see you, Lisa. All right, Spirit. For Robert. What else does Robert need to know here? Four of Cups. This is interesting. I got to feel this one out for you because there's a couple different things and different energies going on here. I feel someone's offering you something and maybe you're not listening. Or maybe you're not acting on it properly. And you could be like focusing on the things that you don't want instead of moving towards the things you do want. I mean, look at these spilled cups here. And even the fairy's trying to say, wait. Maybe he's not ready. Don't even offer him that. It's going to be a waste. So, and it could be that maybe you're offering someone else something and they're just not listening. But I was trying to feel it out if it would be you doing this or someone else doing this. So I feel like there's some definite issues going on, and you must listen. You gotta listen to your heart. Don't listen to the naysayer in your head. Because check out the earphones he's wearing too. All right, Spirit. What else does Robert need to know? All right, I believe I got 2 more cards from this deck for you. There's that other wild guy. 2 of Wands. There's always this guy here. He's playing the drums and people are really happy for him. Maybe traveling the world. I have a feeling this is what's going to come to you, and it could be love and happiness. That looks like a lily to me. Lilies, it's all right. If you put the right things to rest, the rest will come. If you know what I mean. So, and I believe traveling is going to be the answer to your quest and the answer to this situation. You'll find things that are inevitable that maybe you should be acting on. So interesting that those flowers really stood out at me. So I know that's for you. And justice. This card too, this one has a double meaning. All the stuff that I was telling you about you possibly with this not listening, I also feel like your one daughter may be going into that a weird slump again. Maybe she's not listening. I don't know if she's getting any counseling or anything, but I think she really needs somebody that she's going to listen to actually talk to her. And then we got the Justice card. Why do I feel like you actually may be the mediator in this? But you need to argue your point. You need to get your points across. And you need to bring clarity to a situation. And if anything has been done wrong to you, you need to address it. It's time. You can't block it anymore. It needs to be addressed. Hey, Auntie Barb. Hello, Heart Love. I'm honestly, Heart Love, I don't think we're gonna get to you because this is going to the only people right now that I seem to have time for on the clock are the ones that have made donations today. I have one more, and I think it's going to take me to the end of the show. Unless you make a donation, I will stay on longer to fulfill your reading. Right, today is the 10 for 10. You can look on the bottom of the screen there. It shows you how you can donate if you'd like to. So let's see. Barbara says, morning, everyone. I was on Facebook instead of YouTube, and I was not able to chat to you. Oh, awesome. Okay, I'm sorry. I know you're having such an interesting time. But thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe, Heart Love, and hit the notification bell so you get notified when we come on. And if you can get on here like earlier in the show, you may get that chance to ask questions. That would be awesome. Okay. Hi, Barbara. All right, Spirit. Let's use a different deck here. All right, Spirit. What else does Robert need to know? Especially for this month here, anything that you feel he needs to know? Interesting. So we have the ceremony, invocation. So, Robert, I think you are really supposed to be focusing. You're actually supposed to do some ritual with this to bring forth what it is you truly desire, even if it's clarity of mind, the strength and decision making and carrying it out. These sort of things, they're really going to help. So if you light a candle, say some prayers, maybe your favorite stones or something, and create a little altar, even if you have to do it outside. Although, well, in your neck of the woods, it's probably beautiful outside. Over here, it's getting a little chilly to do that, but I think you need to pick a place that you can go to and make your sacred space. All right, Spirit. Another card here for Robert. Ooh. We have lightning. So you have the power right now. You are charged with whatever it is that you choose to do. You can make it happen. And when it does happen, I think it's going to happen quickly. I think it's just been a matter of you saying the words, you being ready, willing, and able to put one foot in front of the other. And everything else will fall right into place. It's like everything's ripe for the picking at the moment. All right. Pick a rune. Got a rune here for Robert. What's the rune for Robert? The rune for Robert. They have this rune. To me, it always reminds me of like a fish. Let's see. I don't know if it's not yours. Can't quite remember. Is it Nepha's? Where is that one? There it is. Ophelia. Separation. Boy, all these cards have been like stating exactly what this rune states. This is a time of separating paths, shedding old skins. The old must be discarded. A peeling away is called for. And that was the general message for everyone too. Possible need for submission or retreat or firmness to carry a needed action to its completion. You need to hear me on this, Robert. Possible need to give up old belief systems that held you back. Inheritance. Something you must give up or abandon so you can be free to be who you truly are. Reversed is not a time to be bound by old conditioning. Consider what may benefit others, not necessarily yourself, and act according to the light you possess in your life now. Honesty is required. If you do not see clearly, you may cause pain to yourself or others. You may have to wait for the universe to act first. But this one, I have no doubt that it came up right side up for you. So that is your message, Robert. I hope you got that. I know I got it loud and clear. I don't know if you did. All right. That is awesome. I mean, they're all right in sync with each other. I just love when that happens. All right. For Stacy. Where's Stacy? Stacy, what kind of reading would you like? I don't know if you already asked me that. So let me go back. Stones. I'll pull some stones for you. All right. We can do that too. All right. Yeah, right, Robert? Things I've been telling you for a long time, and the universe is just screaming them now. You can't make this shit up. If ever you have a doubt, I will show you me shuffling those cards and picking them, so you know I can pull them out myself. All right, let's see. We'll pull some cards, and then we'll do a couple stones for you, so we'll make sure we make the proper time, Stacy. All right. We got general reading. All right. For Stacy Bentz. What does Stacy need to know, Spirit? This week, this upcoming month, whatever she really needs to know here. Let me pick the proper card. Let's help her in her path in life. Round and round she goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. All right, this one card's kind of sticking out at me here. Well, this is good. All right, so we have 8 of coins here. So this is making money on something that you do, your craft. What is your what is it that you do that you make money on? So it feels like whatever it is that you're building, making, singing, or doing, whatever is, I feel this is going to be a time for you to make some money on it and to be prosperous. And some prosperity or abundance isn't always monetary. It could just what's bringing you the most joy and happiness. So find out what it is that you love to do. Maybe it's something else you've been thinking about doing and you weren't sure whether to do it. And I think this is the answer of yes. All right, Stacy. Ooh, there's something going on I don't know about. We got 9 of Cups here. The happiness that you so desire seems to be coming to fruition, whether it's in relationship, which it seems like it's more relationship, the happiness of family, maybe someone moving back in, coming home, things like this. It feels like there's reasons to celebrate. So, you got some good stuff coming in, Stacy. It looks good to me. Fantastic. All right. What else does Stacy need to know? Stacy Vince. What's best going to help her in her path in life? All right, needing to take care of the body. So making sure you're giving yourself proper nutrition for all these wonderful things that are going to be happening. You want to be up for it. So if there's any issues or maybe you've been struggling mentally or physically, make sure you take care of that so you're up for the job. And the best card of the deck, look at you go, Stacy. All right, so the sun will come out tomorrow. All right, so you got good things coming. Good things are coming. And yep, the reason to celebrate. Are you getting married or anything? All right. Currently, I don't know if you're seeing this happening, but there's one little downside that came out, but I'm going to turn it right side up. Feeling locked to instead of circumstances, but I feel that it's you. It's just you. It's only you standing in your way. You're not really locked into these circumstances. You're just gonna, if it feels like maybe somebody else, you may just have to have them take charge of their own situation. You cannot do stuff for everybody else. And it could be that maybe you're locked into a contract you're not particularly fond of and you don't like the way it feels. But again, I'll tell you, make any amendments that you feel necessary so you feel more comfortable with it. Because it just seems like your outcomes are good. So that's good. All right. Pick a rune for you. And then we're actually going to pick a stone card for you, too. All right. A rune for Stacy. Rune for Stacy. Ah. All right. So there's that separation one. You got it, too. Interesting. So you must be a peeling away that's going through first. See this here? I think that's what that is. So there's something that's holding you back. It could be even a way of thinking or living in the world right now. Maybe it's you were wondering, should I leave this old job and really start this new thing I've been really wanting to do? I believe the answer would be yes. So Ophelia, Othila. This is a time of separating paths, shedding old skins. The old must be discarded. A peeling away is called for. Possible need for submission or retreat or firmness to carry a needed action to its completion. Possible need to give up old belief systems that held you back. An inheritance, something you must give up or abandon so that you can be free to be who you truly are. I think those are the keys right there. You got the keys to that new car. Alright. Tell me this is the right thing. I'm going to see. I am thinking for some reason, I got 2 stones that are popping up in my mind for you. I'm going to see what I actually pull. But I got carnelian and rose quartz. This way you got the healing process going on, the prosperity process, and the love for yourself and respect for yourself that you do what's right by you. So those 2 there. And let's see what we pull in the cards for Stacy, Vent Spirit. What does Stacy need to know? What is the best stone that's going to help her in her path in life and whatever the changes that she's making, her new coming in information. Oh, you got moonstone. I've been playing with rainbow moonstones all this weekend. It's been cool. We have the moonstone. Two of my favorite stones. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness, as it is trustworthy. That's good. A heightened intuition that you're going to get right now. And let's go ahead and ask Google what they say about it. It says moonstone, not necessarily rainbow moonstone. Okay, come on. Phone. What are the metaphysical properties of moonstone?
Moonstone is a stone of inner growth and strength. It soothes emotional instability and stress and stabilizes the emotions, providing calmness. Moonstone enhances intuition, promotes inspiration, success, and good fortune in love and business matters.
Can't make this shit up. and my phone was on low and it said stone for new beginnings. So I'm going to show you this. Oh, if it doesn't shut off on me. All right, see. So if you need to take a picture of that, it's right there. Okay. So I hope that has been of some help for you, Stacy. That's interesting. I love it. Love it. Love it. All right. I was a couple minutes late, so I know Lisa, I will try to answer your question as quickly as I can. You're welcome, Stacy. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, some hearts and kisses or whatever you gotta do. It all helps. It all helps. All right. And Lisa, what exactly is your question about your vehicle? I'm going to answer this one as quickly as possible. Tell them, see what Spirit has to say, and I'll just pull a card for you. If you are still here. Do, 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 do. And don't forget, if you want readings, personal readings, or anything, you can contact me at thevioletsage@aol.com. And please put reading in the subject line, or it will get lost amongst my no-lie hundreds of thousands of junk mail. You wouldn't believe how much mail I have in there, and 3/4 of it is junk. So it kind of irritates me that they can do that, because it really buries all my important stuff. Being a businesswoman is really is not a good thing. All right, Lisa. So I don't know if that means if you were here or not here anymore, because I think I would have seen your question pop up by now. Usually in 30 seconds, I will see it. Give it another second. Okay. Alrighty then. I'm going to say, I don't think it's here. All right, everyone, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, especially if you are on YouTube, on Facebook. Like, share, and follow. And you will know when I come on and I do many different things. Problems regarding your car. All right. Again, you're not specifying, like, what are the problems with your car? Are you going to be able to fix it? That's kind of thing. So let's just see. Lisa Ninman, her car Spirit. Anything you can show me or tell me about the problems with her car? Well, they're actually giving me an angel that's sitting here in front of you right now. You're definitely being watched over. And there is, for some reason, and I don't know, maybe they think you need this information more than you need that information, but they're showing me like an x-ray or something of your spine. I think you may need to get in and take care of some stuff. I think the car isn't as important as whatever is going on with your body right now. I don't know why that is. And they're saying the car needs a tune-up badly. And even though I think you just brought it in to get one, obviously I don't think he did all the stuff he was supposed to do. And getting something about the oil. And I'm sure you probably got an oil change too, but I'm wondering maybe did he put the right oil in it for this time of year? Let's say something about synthetics. I'm not sure what that's about. Hope you're writing this down because I'm not. Anything else, Spirit, about this car? There is a little warning about your electrical system. I think there's quarks. I'm not so sure anything's been completely severed, but I do think there is a short in there somewhere. And it could be that the little critters that you live, by over there, because you live more in the country, that could be causing an issue. And they keep talking about the oil. I don't know. You might want to check your oil pan. There might be a hole in it. You might have kicked up a rock and it might have poked a hole in your oil pan or something. So if you're losing oil, that could be why. So maybe they did do the oil change and that's all good, but maybe there's another issue. All right. That's all I got for you, my dear. I hope that has been of some help. Much love and light to you all. Thank you all for tuning in. Without all of you, of course, I wouldn't have a show. And I deeply, deeply appreciate you being here with me. And I want to, for all of you that may not be popping back on, I would highly suggest you come on next week because it's going to be our special. Although I have a fair the day before, so I'm going to try to get all my act together before then. But we will be doing our little holiday special and we will be picking a winner. So if you know your name's in the pot here, I would try to do my best to sign on or tune in later. So, if I don't have a way of reaching you to let you know you won, that would be great. Come on over next week. So happy Halloween to all of those of you who haven't signed on, and I may be doing a little Halloween special, so don't forget to hit the notification bell and follow, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, share with others, and try to impress upon them to subscribe because it will really help me out leaps and bounds. All right, thank you all very much. Much love and light to you, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Namaste. Blessed Samhain to you too, Stacy, and to everyone. Bye-bye.